Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down a financial truth almost nobody talks about. A truth that destroys long-term wealth quietly. If you want to protect your future wealth, pay close attention. Let's get started. The $250,000 wealth trap begins when someone reaches a level of income that looks successful on paper but fails to create any real freedom. Earning $250,000 a year sounds like financial security, but for many people, it becomes the moment they enter the most dangerous stage of their financial life. Because at this level, money increases, but so does spending, pressure, expectations, taxes, lifestyle upgrades, and long-term financial commitments. The trap starts with lifestyle inflation. Instead of building assets, people earning $250,000 slowly build liabilities. A bigger apartment or a house with a mortgage. A new luxury car. More subscriptions. More dining out. Better gadgets. Private school for children. Suddenly, the new lifestyle becomes normal, and now it must be maintained. Then comes the second layer of the trap. High fixed expenses. Mortgage, car payments, insurance, childcare, utilities, rising interest rates, and taxes take over almost half of the income. At $250,000, taxes alone can consume more than 35% depending on location. By the time everything is paid, the amount left to invest is far smaller than people expect. The third stage of the trap is something even more dangerous: social comparison. When income rises, people subconsciously join a new social class. Colleagues, friends, neighbors, and peers begin influencing spending decisions. Cars, or renovates their homes, you feel pressure to keep up. Without noticing it, you start spending future money, not present money. Now the $250,000 income becomes the minimum requirement to keep the lifestyle alive. You're not rich. You're trapped. You can't reduce expenses without feeling like you're going backward. You can't switch careers easily because you're earning too much to leave but not enough to be free. You can't stop working because the lifestyle demands constant income. This is where many professionals get stuck for decades. The next part of the trap is the illusion of progress. Most people earning $250,000 assume they're building wealth because they contribute to retirement accounts, pay their mortgage, or have some savings. But high income does not equal high net worth. In many cases, someone earning $80,000 with disciplined investing will end up wealthier over time than someone earning $250,000 with high spending. The $250,000 trap creates the illusion of being almost rich, but it blocks true wealth creation because the money never compounds. Nothing is left after expenses. Real wealth comes from owning assets that grow without your effort. But in the trap, people own liabilities that drain money every month. Another factor that reinforces the trap is career dependency. High-income professionals rely on a demanding job. The moment they stop working, the entire lifestyle collapses. This dependency removes freedom, options, and control. The person becomes a high-paid employee with no exit. Now let's look at why the trap is so hard to escape. The first reason is that the brain adjusts to comfort. Once you get used to convenience, comfort becomes the baseline. Cutting back feels painful even if it's logically the right decision. The second reason is financial commitments. When you lock yourself into long-term payments, your future becomes tied to your present income. The third reason is time. The longer you stay in this trap, the harder it becomes to unwind the lifestyle. So how do you escape the $250,000 wealth trap? First, understand the difference between looking rich and building wealth. Wealth is measured in time, how long you can live without working. If you stop working today and you can only survive a few months, you're not wealthy, no matter how much you earn. Second, cap your lifestyle. Never let expenses rise in proportion to income. When you get a raise or increase your income, redirect the majority of it into assets. Use income growth to speed up wealth building, not lifestyle upgrades. Third, build systems that generate cash flow. This includes index funds, rental properties, online businesses, intellectual property, or anything that produces income without requiring your daily presence. Cash flow is the engine that replaces earned income. When your investments pay your expenses, you escape the trap permanently. Fourth, remove high liability purchases. A luxury car payment, oversized mortgage, or unnecessary subscription stack quietly kills wealth. Reducing liabilities frees cash flow, which accelerates compounding. Finally, shift your identity. Stop thinking like a high-income spender and start thinking like an investor. Wealth is a mindset long before it becomes a number. The truth is simple. Income gets you started, but cash flow sets you free. If you rely only on earned income, even at $250,000, you're one decision away from financial collapse. But if you build assets, your money works even when you don't. Thank you for watching. If you found this breakdown useful and want more videos on hidden wealth traps and financial strategies the rich use, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you in the next one.